What's up, Libra? Welcome to your January 2019 Teroscope Tarot Reading Tarot Vibe. This is Waterstarvibes. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If this is your first time, thank you so much. Welcome. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your shares, your comments. If you guys need a private reading, hit me up waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump straight in. This is a very exciting year. A lot of portals, a lot of spiritual gateways have been opening, and if you have been paying attention, you will notice that things have been changing. Minor shifts or major shifts have been occurring, and so we are going to go ahead and get into the right frame of mind before we get into these cards today. So Libra, go with me on a mind trip. So you are in this really nice office, okay? Drapes, a big office chair, luxury style, very royal and grand, in a high-rise building with a beautiful, fantastic, unbelievable view. Now there's this boss, this CEO, this person who's in charge, and they turn around and they look at you and you guys are having a conversation. Now you're telling this person how much you admire them, how much you admire all the accomplishments, everything that they've contributed to the world. You admire what they're doing right now, and you hope one day to be in their position. So they're encouraging you, telling you, yeah, you know, you have what it takes. You may not realize it now, but you definitely have what it takes. And, you know, I believe you can be here one day in my position. And you know what? I believe in you so much. You know what? Come here. And you're like, what? Me? Come on, come here. So you get up. They're like, come to this side of the table. So you go around the huge office desk table, and he pulls out the chair, she pulls out the chair, you sit down. And they say, you like that? And you're like, yeah, I like that, it's good. Get comfortable, get comfortable. You like it? And you're like, yeah, I like it, it's good. And suddenly, there's a knock at the door. And so the person opens the door, and it's some type of secretary, and she's like, excuse me, Libra, your 1 o'clock appointment is here. And you're like, and you look around looking for the CEO because you think she's talking to that boss person, but she's talking to you. And in that moment you realize, I am that boss. I am that person that I admire. I am that person who I always wanted to be. So you tell her, like, give me 5 minutes and send them in. So you sit there and you process it, and you like, wow, I am who I thought I was. And you made it to where you wanted to be. Now, let's break this thing on down. So this office space, this place is like the place you want to be in life, you know, the nice style. It's not just about like the money, it's about like the whole wealth aspect, having a lot of things going on, you know, health, money, property, you know, having your business together. That's why it's an office, okay? That's why it's like a CEO or boss type thing, someone who has their business in order, okay? And then you are the person sitting on this side of the table talking to this person, like, yeah, I admire you. This is you, like, either at this point or like the past you who was looking at the person who's accomplishing things now, and you're just like, man, I want to be like you one day. This is you having visions about yourself as a grand person, a big person, okay, whatever your dreams are, whoever you imagine yourself to be, you know, in your wildest dreams. All right, now when this person tells you, come on over to this side of the table, that's like the calling, you know, that's like you feeling like, maybe I can do that, maybe I can be this person. And that's that person or that actual energy, like, yeah, come on. So you getting up, walking to the other side of that desk is you taking that journey. That's you taking those steps to walk around and become that person. Now, as sometimes you're walking and you're becoming that person, and you're getting comfortable sitting in that seat, getting to know who you really are as that higher authentic self, that knock on the door. Sometimes it takes other people to help you realize exactly who you are. So as you're walking around the table and you're sitting in that chair and you thinking that you're not that person, someone comes in and it's like, yo, you the man, you the woman, and your people are waiting on you. You know what I mean? So that is what I get for you. Take that how it applies. Some of y'all just really about to take command. You know, it's about being in charge of your life but doing it by taking command. You know, I know I say that a lot. And for all of my new people, get used to that. I say that a lot. But it's like we're living in a time now where it's not about the earth anymore. Whoa. And it's about the air. You're a Libra. All right. That's a air sign. And the air signs right now should be able to benefit because that's what's going on right now. If you notice, everything is text, email, internet, social media. Like we're living in the air right now. What's Wi-Fi? What's internet? You know? Now, if you can get in tune with that and understand what I'm really saying, you can capitalize and make a life off that. We're not living on Earth right now. Take it how it applies. For those aliens out there who understand what I'm saying right now, get in tune. All right, at the center of the reading, we have, whoa, unity. This is the 5. This is the Hierophant and traditional tarot. This is all about like that spiritual teaching, that higher knowledge, that learning, okay, that new spiritual plane. This is about that CEO, that boss person talking to you, your higher self, your new self talking to you, teaching you, mentoring you, telling you you can do it. Come on to that other side of the table. You know, this is the spirituality. This is also contractual agreements. So some of you guys may be looking to sign leases, get married, you know, those type of things, moving. And let me read it to you. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works. A spiritually minded community. Now, let me say this. Traditional versus new. Like I said, we're not living on Earth right now. That's traditional. Go to work, get a job, pay your bills, all of that. But if you're looking for something else, if you're looking to be on some wealth train, if you're looking to sit on the other side of that table, it's going to have to be a spiritual thing. Now, for some of y'all, it's just like, oh, duh, we knew that. But for some of y'all, you're hearing this type of thing for the first time. You know how people be like from the inside out? From the spirit to the reality, okay? Now, what's crossing that? 3 of Autumn. Okay, so some people are going to be working. Some people are going to be getting money and guap for what it is that you do. Some of y'all are going to be getting price lists. You're going to be sticking to them, and you know it's going to be because of services that you can offer or something that you can lend and do for other people, okay, that's going to benefit them in some type of way. If that is what you're planning or that's what you've been working on, that's going to work for you, okay? If you want to be a teacher and you want to teach children, or you've been thinking about like what should I do with myself, teaching may be a good thing for you. Now, this 3 of Autumn is all about, like I said, getting compensated and being paid for the stuff that you do. So follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Be compensated for your creative talents. So all of my people out there, all of my actors, all of my singers, all of my acrobats, all of my people who box, all of my people who do something creative, all of my fashion models, all of my fashion designers, whoever you are, you do something creative, it's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to start getting paid for that, because you know what? That's living in the air. That's living in the air. The air is the new way, okay? The old way was working, getting a job. The new way is getting money for your own talents, okay? Building your own empire, okay? All right, the deep root of it all, 5 of Summer. So somebody is like getting over some stuff, picking up the pieces kind of and moving on to something that works as opposed to what no longer serves you. So a lot of you guys could have been leaving some stuff in the past, but still being kind of emotional about it. In traditional tarot, this is a cup card. So some of you guys could have left the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and like the relationship is over, but because of like this whole new journey that you're going on to be that person on the other side of the table, it's like you can still pick up the pieces. Like at least you have this, it may not have worked out with that person, but at least you have this. Or you and that person may be going through some squabbles and you taking a separation at this time, and may come back together later. But listen, trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Focus on that which frightens or worries you. So you're focusing on the things that hurt. You're focusing on the things that don't serve you, okay? And this is at the deep root of it all. So if you can remove all of that stuff and walk away and just leave with what you have, which is like a whole destiny in front of you, then you'll be straight. All right, now in the recent past, you have the 9 of Autumn. So some of y'all took that leap of faith. Some of y'all really starting to see the fruits of your labor. Like y'all been putting it in, even if you see like peaks and cracks of it, Keep celebrating that, because that's going to help you elevate. Okay, once again, this is a money's card right here, and I just say fruits of your labor, and it just happened it's a bunch of fruit on this lady card. Listen, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Okay, now I forget which sign I was telling, but some of you guys are on a solo journey where you're being separated from a lot of things and a lot of people, because you're upgrading in spirituality and you're really learning how to manifest what it is you want, how to become that person on the other side of the desk. And so some of y'all have really started to see that you are that person, and you're getting that, but it took some walking away from some people, okay? And some of y'all just need to know that that was the right move. Next space, Seven of Summer. So some of y'all got so many choices and options, you don't even know what to do. Some of y'all's like, okay, this is what came in, this is what I got. Now how do I manage all of this? How do I get the resources and line it all up the way that I want to? Okay, so we're gonna have to get that clear. That's what you're gonna be focusing on in January. And what a beautiful time, because it's a brand new beginning of the year. So you're gonna have to figure out these things. Now, like I said, Five of Summer. This is a Cups card. This is a Cups card. Some of y'all can still be dealing with that emotional confusion with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Some of you guys left with no closure, and you want closure. You ready for this person to call you, or you ready for to be some type of communication? Hit me up, call me through DM, whatever, and it's, or hit my, message me through DM. But whatever the case may be, listen. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analyzing the options, going over the same things over and over and over in your head. Did I make the right choice? Did I walk away? Did I do the right thing? Is me focusing on myself selfish? Those kind of things. Now, in the near future, Princess of Spring. Once again, we got that creativity. This card is about creativity. We're talking about the Three of Autumns, getting paid and compensated for your creative talents. This is always talking about someone who is like optimistic, someone who looks at the bright side of things. This could either be your energy or someone you're about to attract. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, okay? And the way this card is set up with like these flowers and stuff, I'm just feeling very like lovey-dovey. So some of you guys could meet someone of the fire sign nation, and it could be fun and romantic. And the key that I want to like really extend to you, especially after coming out of something else, even if it was as early as 5 or 6 months ago, take time to just kind of have fun. Just go with the flow. See where the wind blows you in terms of romance, and not really look and stick to things too hard. Have fun, laugh, have a drink, meet for coffee, stuff like that. But nothing like, oh, I gotta look for my next relationship. I know it's fun sometimes to just go get someone here to get over somebody else. But at the end of the day, when you're looking for that spiritual pursuit, you need your whole spirit to be clear. And inviting other people in, if you get what I'm saying, can kind of mess all up your vibrations and stuff. And you need them to be cool and solid so you can manifest these dreams. You dig? You ain't got time to have all stuff, because it'll add to this confusion that's already going on with stuff from the past. But anyway, let me read it. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizon. Let your creativity take flight. So some of you guys are really going to pursue this. I can't stress that enough. If you're not already in that energy of pursuing a dream, a calling, that person on the other side of the desk is like, come on over. If you feel that, then you need to do it. Like, now is the time. Now is the time. You don't want to look up 5 years from now and be like, man, if I would have started and kept going, I could have been. You feel what I'm saying? Might as well do it. All right, what you fear? The High Priestess. Okay, when it comes to unity, I forget what sign I was telling, like enlightenment hurts. Sometimes we think enlightenment is all beautiful and we flying in the sky and we meditating. No, sometimes you have to do the ugly cry when you do this whole spiritual awakening thing. For those of you who are brave enough to take this journey, welcome, 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 but you have to be able to face it. Now, some of you guys are afraid of this like intuitive thing that's coming on, this spirituality thing, okay? Some of y'all, third eye is opening, and y'all may be like, what on earth is going on? Like, why am I feeling this? Why am I I'm thinking of something and all of a sudden it start happening? Or I think of something that's right there in my face. You know what I mean? It's just like your intuition. Now listen, trust in your intuition. Careful reflection before action. Insights that come through meditation. Some of y'all afraid to go in. Some of y'all afraid of that, but that's okay. And those of you who are just coming into that, you have to accept it. You have to accept the fact that, as mystical and as magical as it is to be in a room and see your future self talking to you, telling you to come on around this table. Yeah, you got to be able to imagine like that and get into that. Step into that. Don't be afraid of that. You ain't got to tell nobody, because people may think you crazy. Unless you put it on YouTube where all the crazy weirdos live, then you'll be all right. But step into that. Tap into that. All right, now how others see you? Who? Ace of Winter. So you stepping down on your truth. You stepping down on your sword. Stake and claim is what I'm getting to. Like, you know, when you mark something as yours, you take a big sword and you just stab it into the ground. And you're like, this is mine. This is my land. I take this right here. And I'm feeling like that's what you're doing now. And that's how other people are seeing you. Now, of course, with that comes taking command. Now, that's how you get your dreams. That's how you get this 9 of autumn. Dreams coming true, successfully self-employed. This 3 of autumn here talking about being compensated for your creative endeavors. This here being able to teach, bring people together, all of that kind of stuff. Creativity, you know, you just still have to clear up this energy of this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Now, it doesn't have to be that sign necessarily, but it is that type of emotional thing, okay? Things that are rooted in the subconscious. But anyway, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that what should be implemented. So some of y'all got some amazing ideas that you need to be going out there with, you know, so that you can get that position on the other side of the table. So what do you hope for? The wheel. This is all about destiny. This is all about seasons changing, your season, your time coming in, you being able to do something that you've always wanted to do. Once again, with this 9 of autumns, the dreams coming true type card, it's like it's your season, it's your time. Like if you're hearing this right now, then you in good company, because you've arrived with a lot of people who have come to the realization that, yo, I got something. Some of y'all got something. And I know sometimes we want to get these readings and we want to go about relationships. We want to hear all about the other person. We want to hear about how this person is doing bad without us. But sometimes it ain't about nobody else. Sometimes it's strictly about you. Because once you get yourself to where you need to be, you're going to attract a higher vibration of person anyway. And all these people who you thought mattered ain't going to even matter no more. You ain't going to be thinking about them. And I know that may seem crazy to some of y'all. But yeah, you may get to the point one day where you forget their names. Focus on you and getting your coin, your bag, and your destiny. Let me read it. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Vroom. Some of y'all finna take off. You did. All right, let's go ahead and see the final outcome. Ooh, 2 of summer. Whoa. So this is all about that lovey-dovey. Some of y'all gonna get out there. Like I said, you're gonna be creative. You're gonna do you. You're gonna be following your own destiny, becoming the best version of yourself. Imagine a person on the other side of that table. Imagine the type of person that they attract. You know what I mean? So some of y'all are becoming that person. And what did I tell you? You're gonna attract a higher vibration of person. It's for all my singles out there, okay? So it says 2 of summer. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. This last line says your relationship can be healed. Okay, I'm going to be real. This is the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces card again. So for some of y'all who've walked away from a relationship, and for some of y'all who are still left in confusion and felt like you didn't have closure, you want to know the key and the secret to being, you know, if you want this person back, the key is you're going to have to focus on becoming the best you that you can be. Because imagine if somebody don't want you, like you're on the side of the table where you the person looking at the big person, the CEO, the boss, the big you. That person is attracted to this 7 of summer right here, this confusing person, this person that we left. But imagine how that person would look at you if you was on the other side of the table. Don't you think they would come running back? For some of y'all, I know it's like, oh man, I wouldn't take them back if they left me and wouldn't be with me if I was on that side of the table. I get that. But for some of y'all, you really need to become that person anyway. And this heartbreak can help you say, you know what, forget love, forget relationship, I'm gonna focus on me. And then all of a sudden, when you start doing you, you already know the rest. Here come that other person running back. So for some of y'all, this is like, you're gonna focus on doing you, and all them people gonna come running back. Or this one particular person is going to come running back, okay? And it's going to be up to you. It's going to be your choice. But know that at that point, you would have so many other options. But let's look at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, wow. We got the 10 of summer. So this is wrapping it up all so nicely, so beautiful. It's like this is the beginning of like a beautiful, fantastic, I would say the next 5 years, okay, of like following your dreams, getting compensated for what you do, really stepping into your destiny, falling in love, and then it all coming to a wonderful, great completion. Because once again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Listen to this. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely, people you can trust. This card is about like marriage, and along with this too is summer, like falling in love, and then the whole family aspect. Yeah, some of y'all, you wondering how you can get your ex back. You love this person so much, you really just hope that they come back. You want to know how you're gonna get this person back? Shh. You're gonna focus on you. You're going to focus on your own destiny, becoming the best version of you, getting your coin, just being you. Some of y'all love the person too much that you lose yourself, and then that becomes unattractive. People be like, you all on me or whatever. But when you independent and got your own thing and you a whole person, that's real sexy. That's a real sexy look. And that makes people come back real hard, you know? Like this picture here, I know y'all probably can't see that. But he's like crouched down looking at her like, baby, come back, you know, like I want you now, I see you right now, you know. And then it's the same two lovebirds in this boat, this duck boat. He playing the guitar to her, you know. So it's like it comes around full circle. So it looks like y'all at the beginning, the beckoning of a grand time. All you got to do is take advantage of it by just becoming the best version of you, becoming that person on the other side of the table. You dig? All right, so that is what I get for you. Congratulations on such a beautiful beginning. If you need a personal reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com, and I will see you guys for your mid-month.